Welcome back, guys, for more Space Engineers. In this episode, we're going to be focusing on the central core and the hydrogen processing. Well, as you can see, the ice harvester has had a lot more work done to it. Spent another 3 hours on that this morning, getting that to a state of possible completion. I've got to say, like, that's bearable. Like the way it is. And it gives me the option to do one of two things. Either to build it, like I could build it out fully. In fact, three options, because I could build it out fully. I could build it out partially down to, say, like the windows or to this level. And complete that part and still leave this bottom part open. And the third option, which I've got to say I'm actually kind of tempted by, would be to build it down to like here, all the way around, and then rip out all of this other stuff. Leave obviously the big supports in, but just rip out all of this. But then you wouldn't have any defenses, Sky. The defenses are purely window dressing, right? Now, I have left room for conveyoring if I go down here. I'll show you. Yeah, here we go. Here are the... Right, we've got room for conveyoring if I wanted to put conveyoring in, but I don't want to put conveyoring in. And if I was actually going to have them as proper defences, I probably wouldn't use the artillery. I'd probably use the assault cannons instead. But the reason I use the artillery is because they're the biggest and the most impressive, and they look the best. And it's all about the looks. I'm all about the looks. So there you go. That's the ice harvester. Right, that's enough of that for this episode. We are going to get on to hydrogen processing and the central core. Let's go up here. Oh, by the way, to the people that said that I'd got recharge on, no, I hadn't. That's the whole point of what I was saying yesterday when this blew up. That it was set to auto. The engines were on, right? And then when I got rid of that, it changed. It turned recharge back on. It was really, really weird. Anyway, moving on. You guys think I'm such a moron. Right, what are we going to do in this episode? Well, the next thing I'm going to do is probably spend about 3 hours drilling out loads of this stuff, because all of this stuff's got to go. And then we're going to do some work on this and a bit of blueprinting, and hopefully build something that's going to build all of this for us all the way up. So, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go and I'm going to put some extra thrusters on the ship out here so that it can stand on its nose. How are we going to do this? I am thinking to just slap a massive engine on this. So just slap one of these on here. But obviously it'd be around... oh, no. It would be facing that way, wouldn't it? Yeah. Can I do it in such a way that it won't damage anything? That might be okay there. Right, I can't wait to test this out. This is gonna be fun, as long as I can avoid all these 6 million drills that I've got. I need to start getting rid of some of these. Now, can we tip it on its nose now? I'm thinking the answer is definitely yes. Oh, hell yeah. Starts to drift forward, but that's okay. Because I don't actually want it right on its nose. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, that is freaking perfect. Right, I'm going to get on with some serious drilling and clean all this up so that we can get on with some interesting building. Wouldn't that be nice? Well, I've just finished the first drill down, and that worked just beautifully. I've got so much control with this now. It's just awesome. Right, so I've just got to do all the rest of it. Yeah, it's a big job. And I suppose, yeah, I've got to get rid of all of this, haven't I? Okay, that's a bit of a job. Right, well, the drilling is all done. Woohoo! And if we have a look up here, look, we now have a beautiful, pristine, flat wall all the way across to work with. That is awesome sauce. We've also got some very dangerous drills around, which I've got to be a little bit careful of. Okay, I've been playing around with the designs for this, which we're gonna have all running all the way up, and I think I've come up with some interesting ones. Let's get. I started off playing around with just some of the simple blocks, and I thought, yeah, to do something simple, and I was going to put in these. Let's see, I want it that way. I thought, put some of these in. The problem is, even though they do look good, they leave a little bit of the conveyor port showing, which I don't like. It's on both sides as well, which I'm not a big fan of. So that was out. So then I thought, let's go for the old reliable, the interior wall. And at first I thought, you know what, the sci-fi interior wall could work here. If we used this, like this face is very, very good, and have just like those going up next to it on either side. Obviously, we'd flip it around on this side to balance it out. And I put it in, and it does looks pretty good, except that, you know what? Let me put a couple of sections in and weld it up, and you'll see. Oh, I don't want that. Get rid of that. Try that again. There we go. Boom and boom. What you'll see is it looks really good. Imagine 4 of those on either side. Looks very good. The problem is if you move like not even very far away, you see it starts to kind of shimmer, and yeah, the graphics are not that great. And bear in mind, we're going to be kind of looking up at this, and it's going to be running all the way up. I don't think it's going to look good. So instead, I'm going to go for something a little bit simpler. And in the end, I'm glad that didn't work out, because I think this is very cool. It's with the plain interior wall, which is that one. And I'm going to use, let's see which face, that face, because for some reason these look slightly illuminated. They're not, but there's something about the texture that looks slightly illuminated. You'll see if I throw some in. And it works really nicely, I think, with having the light panel on either side. Let me go back a little bit, and you'll see. See how it's just a little bit lighter than this. And especially with those little white bits on them. And it looks a little bit more sci-fi, I think. So I think that's what we're going to go for. And the nice thing is that they're not much more expensive than a regular block. So yeah, that's what we're going to go with. And then over here, I thought, okay, fine, we'll have the same thing, but in the center, we'll use, let's see, we'll use the interior wall, but for the center bit, we'll just have these plain ones, which, if I throw some of these in, like this, are just nice and simple, but they're just a little bit different. And they've still got that same kind of feel as these. So I think if we have these on the outsides and then these in the middle, I think that's going to look really good. So let me get a whole section done with these panels. We'll see what it looks like. This is kind of a big decision, because this is a very big area, and if I do it and it looks bad, I really don't want to ever redo it. So this has got to be right. Okay, last couple of tiles going in. That's all of them. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, I like it. It's kind of got a sci-fi glowy feel to it, which this die doesn't have so much. And also, yeah, it's like after you've seen that, this looks a bit scruffy. Okay, I have created a blueprint. Right. Now, I've got to set up a projector. But, like, where do I put the projector is the question. And, like, what direction do I have it facing? I think I want it facing that way. Maybe we'll just put it here and see how that works out. So I've got the stuff to make it. Now, before I project it, I want to get rid, because I'm going down to here, right? So I include these tiles. So I want to get rid of these tiles here. So get rid of those. These ones in the middle. Come on. Go away. Thank you. Boom, 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 boom. And then these ones over here. Awesome. Now, that one, in actual fact... No, those have got to go, haven't they? Yeah, they've got to go. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'll get rid of those afterwards. Well, let me get rid of enough to cover this section. It doesn't take long to get rid of them, to be honest. There we go. That's enough. And then come down here. Right, let's see if we can get this projector to actually project this. This could be awkward because it could be, like, hidden in the wall or something. And we've got to kind of figure out how to do it. I'm going to have to do it from down here, aren't I? Let's open this up. Projector. This is going to be Projector 4 because I know that Projector 1 and 2 are being used on the ice harvester. So Projector 4, the blueprint is going to be the, here we go, the central core wall 1. Okay, well, we've got it. Oh, and there it is. Awesome. So it needs to come, let's see, across 2 and then up, what, 10 or so. I wonder if I can actually get a camera angle where I can see it. If I come in a little bit tighter. Oh, maybe. Maybe. All right. So, Projector 4. And we want to come down here. So, let's say we want... I think it'll be the horizontal offset to move it across. Yep. And... Ooh. 4, I think, is the winner. Come on. It's a bit fiddly, got to say. And then we want to go up. So... Let's see. Oh, okay, we want to come down. So, I said about 10, didn't I? 12 might be the winner. Let's have a look. I'm really glad that it's one too many because it shows me, like, if it was one the other way, I'd be like, well, is it, like, how many is it? But that's perfect. So I just need to come down 1, and we have got ourselves a blueprint. And the vertical offset, so it's minus 12, so it should be minus 11. There we go. Right, that should be right. Yep, that looks freaking perfect. The only problem with this is, like, I would like to do multiple sections all in one go. Why is that kind of weird? Don't know. Is it because I don't know. I don't know why that's, like, grey. I'm sure I'll find out when I build it. Anyway, shut up, Sky. What I'd like to do is put another one of these up here. The problem is that I can't attach it to anything. So that means I've kind of, if I want to do like multiple sections at once, then I would actually have to hand weld some of this. But I would have to only have to do these slope tile. Well, just these tiles going up here. Are they? Yeah, they are slope tiles. They're the, what I call 30-degree slope tiles. I've no idea whether they are 30 degrees. I don't think they actually are 30 degrees. Oh, I need a little bit more steel plate. You know what? Let me get the next projector set up. Okay, I've got the projector in place. But I can't get an angle to be able to see that. But I shouldn't need it because this time, if we go in and select the projector number 4, so the one we just did, and check out the numbers. So we were on minus 11 and 4. Okay. Go to Projector 6, Blueprints, the Central Core Wall 1. Boom. And then come down here. And what was it? 11 and 4. I think it was. So minus 11 and 4. So 4 and minus 11. Double check. Double check. So 4 and minus 11. Okay, right. Well, we'll see. Oh, good Lord. I haven't actually got it right, have I? It does kind of look like it. It does kind of look like it. Now, I do need to get rid of these. Right, but other than that, we're looking... Oh, be careful. We're looking pretty good to go. Okay, we now have 3 projected sections ready to be welded up. Right, so shall we get on with welding them up? No, because I want another 4 sections. Be careful not to fly into any walls. Over here. Oh, yeah. So what I'm going to do is go up here. Is there an easier way to do this? I need to measure it out so that I get it in the right place. And now what I could do is do what I did last time, which is just run some blocks down so I know exactly where my center point is. But I mean, it's either that or I've got to like count the blocks, and I don't trust myself when I count blocks because I get it wrong every time. I think I might just say screw it and just like put the blocks in so that I know 100% that I'm putting this stuff in the right place. So let me get on with that. Okay, if I've calculated, well, not calculated, counted. If I've counted correctly, then we want to come out 1, 2, 3, 4. And the projector goes there. We'll see. We'll see. I have no confidence in my ability to count to 4. Let's go over here. And let's see if I can get an angle on it. Yeah, that's fine. Well, go down a touch. And yeah, that if I come around fractionally there, yeah, that'll do. Whew, okay, so projector, this is going to be projector 10 apparently. Blueprints, we want the central core wall 1. Boom. Okay, it's in. Good. Okay, we need to lift that up, don't we? Yeah, considerably by the look of it. So vertical offset, we're going to come up. Oh, that's the 11, isn't it? Yeah. So that's 11. The horizontal offset should be 4. We'll see. We'll see if it is. So that should actually be in the right place. Is it? Well, it's certainly correct vertically. That is peachy. And does it look right? Okay, yeah, because that's the center line that I've marked. So that's right. Oh my god, I think that's actually in the right position. And like seriously, I barely touched that wall. Okay. Yeah, looking good. All right, so all I need to do now is put in like 3 more projectors. Okay, so I guess I'm welding up this part again. All right, wish me luck. I'm going in. Okay, all done. Let's have a look. What do you think? Is there a degree of epicness yet? I think we might be epic adjacent. That's actually pretty freaking cool. I like it. All right, cool. Right, what we've got to do now is get this stuff welded. Now, I am looking at it and thinking, hand welding that would not actually be that bad. But no, we'll do a welding machine. So what I need to do is rip all the drills off this, which is easier said than done, because I can only carry the components for like 2 drills at a time. So I've got to like take the drills off and then go over here and dump the components and then come back and do it again. Yeah, there's 39 on that side, so I've only got to do it. So 39, so what is it's about 50 drills. So I've only got to do that about 25 times. Well, it's got to be done. Shut up, Sky. Stop moaning. You know you love it. All right, I'll get on with it. Okay, that's all done. But I have realized that this is actually in the wrong place, because I've lined it up with... I've lined it up with this one. So there's these tiles, these blocks going up here. I've lined it up with this one, and I should have lined it up with this one. So fortunately, we should just need to like move them over a bit. And I think the bit is 10 tiles. I think. We'll see. So let's have a look. And now, which ones is it? It's 10, 11, 12, and 13, I assume. So I think this one is 10. Well, let's find out. So it's the horizontal offset. So instead of 4, we want it to be 14 now. Let's see. Does that put it in the right place? And the answer is, whoa, yes, it does. Bang. Okay, moving this over does present us with a little problem. And that is that Wallace and Gromit are not all the way down to the bottom. So, yeah, this part we can't do. But I think on the basis that it is only that part. Let's see. I've stopped you turning, haven't I? Yeah. So, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to work around it. The reason that I'm going to work around it rather than, like, put some more pistons on here is because if I do that and drill this out, I won't have enough time to actually get this done. And I want to get this done in this episode because I'm running out of time. It's amazing. I started at, like, what time did I start this morning? Like about 5:30 I started this morning. And it's now, well, I don't know. What time is it? It's just after 3. So yeah, I've been going a long time on this. So yeah, I need to crack on. So shut up and do it then. All right, yeah, good plan. Yeah, this is going to be problematic. This is going to be problematic because we need these pistons at the top attached to a conveyor, and we do not have a conveyor like anywhere near here. So yeah, what I would have to do is probably build up, I don't know which one. I suppose this one is actually build this one all the way up to here and then build it all the way up to here and then take it across here and hook it up to these. Now, that is assuming that I can actually support this. If I can't support this without that block, then there's no point. I've got to start again. So I suppose I've got to find out. Please let that be connected. I'm going to connect the other side as well, like just in case. And why am I trying to weld them up? There's no point. I mean, either this works or it doesn't. Oh man, let's it didn't fall down. It didn't fall down. Wouldn't it have been funny if then it had fallen down? All right. Okay. Right. So yeah, I can put conveyor on here and then route the conveyor around here and then all the way down here. Oh my God, what a pain. That's gonna take quite a while to do. Okay, to make this process easier, the first thing I need to do is connect these conveyors to the conveyor network. Then I'll be able to actually take resources from here as I go up because I can use the conveyor port on the O2 generators. So yeah, so the first thing I want to do is I think I want to replace this. Yeah, I want to replace that with, one of these. Right, so let's get that put in. And then that needs to be turned into a T-junction. And then we just take the pipes across. So rip that off and get the regular ones. Okay, so the T-junction is that one. Flip it around, hook it up. Good. And then all I need is the regular ones going across here, if they will actually go. Will they? Oh, and you know what? Is that even lined up? I don't think it is, actually. I mean, it should be. It was supposed to be. And no, I'm going to have to do just the tiniest amount of digging underneath there. God, like, that's assuming that I can get... I can, thank goodness. Right. Okay. Is that enough? think that's enough. Yeah. We've only got to get that. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, good lord. This game always finds new ways to screw you over and make you work very hard to get everything done. Right, I've got all the stuff. Grab it. Oh, try not to kill yourself. This is the thing. You try and rush, and then you end up killing yourself, and it all goes to hell. That's that one. Okay. But can I get these two done? Yeah, I can. Boom. All right, so we've got green lights. We have got green lights all the way up here, which is awesome. Now, you're probably thinking, haha, Sky, you lemon, you can't access the conveyor ports because they're all blocked. Those are, but these ones aren't. So I can go to here now, and I should be able to access, yes, all the storages. So if I want some steel plate, there we go, boom, I've got some steel plate. Right, I am going to continue putting this stuff in. Yeah, I have got a very, very long way to go. I've got to say, having the O2H2 generators is making this a hell of a lot easier than it would otherwise have been. Because if I did not have access to these ports to grab the stuff, it would be a nightmare. So, yeah, I just keep queuing up the stuff. And look, I'm already up to the top of here. It's kind of flying in. Probably flying faster if I'd shut up and just like build. But, you know, it's kind of my job to talk incessantly about rubbish. Or YouTuber. That's what we're called. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Right, now, so that's the last piece. The issue now is that I've got to like lay in the rest myself, which is less fun. And that's still a hell of a long way to go. And the thing is now, I'm not going to have any more like ports further up unless I do something like lay in a section and then put in like a cargo container or something to allow me access. That might be worth doing actually. Maybe like go up to here and then put a cargo container and then go like halfway, cargo container, get up to the top, cargo container, go over here, cargo container maybe. Although once I get over to here, don't really need it. Oy, oy, oy. This is didn't think this through really. But then, you know, when do I ever? So, you know, move on. So I'm just about to complete the first section. Get up to here and small cargo container. Woohoo! Awesome sauce. Okay, so I can just continue from this point, and I've got access to my point. So it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's pretty bad, but it's not that bad. Well, it depends what that is, but, you know. Can you tell I'm kind of losing it at this point? Well, things are going, I've got to say, pretty well. Pretty well. It's kind of flying in. It's still a massive pain, but it's not actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. So, these going pretty quick. It's just such a long way. It's the thing. But I'm almost to the top now. And I'm now using these drills to get the stuff, and that should get me to the top in what, another couple of goes or so. So yeah, we're almost there, and then hopefully I can hook things up, and then we can actually build the welding machine. Wouldn't that be nice? Yes, it would, Sky. Shame you didn't plan this better. Yeah, I know, right? I'd blame Picture Perfect, but she's not even here, so what's the point? You know, it's funny. When you compare doing this conveyor run with doing that pipeline, right? This is nothing compared with that. And yet this, I've been balking at doing this for ages, because like the first time that I thought about doing this was when I was starting to do these drills. because I could have conveyed them and captured the stone and used it. Not that we need it. But I was like, oh, no, that's going to be such a long run. I don't want to do that. Yeah. I am glad that I've done it now, though, because now that we've actually got this up here, we can actually get some other stuff done up here. Oh my God, I can't believe that I'm actually done. Oh man, that was a long run. Okay, but it means we now have conveyored access to these. What are they? Oh yeah, pistons. I remember. I'm not going mad. Let's go all the way down here. So now what I can do is I can start putting in welders. Now, how are you going to do this, guy? It's a good question, because I haven't really thought about it. Unfortunately, I've run out of time. It's crazy. It really is. All right, guys, we'll leave it there. I can't wait to see your comments about this. Can't wait to see your comments about this, because it's one thing saying what I want to do, like with leaving half of this unbuilt. But it's a different thing when you can actually see it and go, oh, actually, maybe that's not so bad. Or you might look at it and go, no, that's exactly how I thought it would be, and I don't like it. So, yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. And I guess I will be back for tomorrow's episode with renewed vigor. It's all going to go great tomorrow. Yeah, right. Thanks for being here. I'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.